Gentlemen, special thanks to His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. This is sanctioned by the World Free Heavyweight.
Step on the gas there, but again, he elects to fight going backwards.
Just a boxing rematch. It's a battle of styles, personalities, and legacies. Tyson Fury, the unpredictable giant, versus Oleksandr Usyk, the meticulous maestro. But which one will truly dominate in the ring? Let's break down everything you need to know about this heavyweight showdown. Usyk versus Fury, the matchup that had the entire boxing world buzzing earlier this year. After their first fight, it's safe to say that every boxing fan has been counting the days until the rematch. This isn't just another fight. This is about legacy, pride, and the future of the heavyweight division. Let's break it down. The first time these two warriors stepped into the ring, the outcome shocked many. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, the undefeated giant, entered the fight as the favorite. He seemed to control the pace in the early rounds, using his massive size, movement, and unorthodox style to frustrate Oleksandr Usyk. But then, just when it looked like Fury had everything in hand, Usyk flipped the script. In round 9, Usyk did what many thought was impossible. He hurt Fury. A left hand that sent Fury reeling back and a series of punches that followed, putting him in survival mode. Fury, known for his chin, was rocked and barely managed to stay on his feet, saved only by the ropes. That was the turning point. Usyk's relentless pressure and ring IQ were too much for Fury to handle. By the end of 12 rounds, it was Usyk who had the split decision victory, making him the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the four-belt era. But that's not the end of the story, is it? Fury doesn't take losses lightly, and he's coming for redemption. The stage is set for an epic rematch. So, what's at stake in this fight? Everything. Fury wants his belts back, and he wants to prove that the first loss was a fluke. Meanwhile, Usyk isn't just defending titles, he's defending his place in history. After vacating his IBF title to keep his hands on the other belts, Usyk is now the face of the heavyweight division. But can he do it again? Will Fury find a way to fix the mistakes of their first encounter? The rematch is scheduled for December 21, 2024 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just about a rivalry, it's about a chance to prove who is truly the best in the world, who will rise to the occasion, and who will crumble under the pressure. This is a fight you don't want to miss, a fight that could define the era. Let's start with Tyson Fury. At 6'9" and weighing around 255 pounds, Fury is a physical specimen like no other. His size and reach give him a clear advantage, but it's his unique combination of agility and unpredictability that makes him dangerous. Fury is known for his unorthodox movement, his ability to switch stances, bounce around the ring, and still be incredibly effective is what sets him apart. He's not your typical heavyweight. He's fluid, fast, and can outthink his opponents. But despite all his strengths, there are cracks in his armor, and Usyk exploited those in their first fight. For Usyk, the challenge is maintaining that same level of precision and focus while dealing with Fury's size and power. We saw in the first fight that Usyk was able to get inside Fury's reach, but it's not easy. Fury is a master at using his range, and if Usyk can't get inside to land those clean shots, it'll be a much tougher fight for him this time around. But Usyk's confidence has grown since that first win. He's become more comfortable at the top level, and his mentality is that of a true champion. He knows he can beat Fury, but he also knows that Fury will be coming with a point to prove. This time, the fight will be different. Both men have been preparing for months, fine-tuning their strategies and pushing their bodies to the limit. The winner of this fight will not only leave with the titles, they'll leave with bragging rights, knowing they are the undisputed heavyweight champion in the modern four-belt era. So, will Fury's size and experience be enough to overcome Usyk's technical brilliance? Or will Usyk's speed and heart prove too much for Fury to handle? The stakes couldn't be higher, and every boxing fan is wondering the same thing. Can Usyk do it again, or will Fury's desire for redemption reign supreme? The first round of this rematch will tell us a lot. Fury knows that Usyk is an elite tactician, and in their first fight, he He was outboxed, outmaneuvered, and outsmarted. But Fury's pride is on the line here, and he's not going to make the same mistakes twice. Expect him to come out strong, using his size and experience to establish control. He'll want to impose his physical presence early on, looking to land those heavy jabs that have served him so well throughout his career. His jab is a weapon, a long, powerful tool that he uses to dictate the pace of the fight and keep opponents at range. In the first fight, Fury didn't use it enough. This time, that jab will be his primary weapon, helping him manage the distance and potentially frustrate Usyk. What Fury needs to do from the very first round is keep the pressure on Usyk. Usyk thrives when he's allowed to control the pace, so Fury's strategy has to involve cutting off the ring, closing the distance, and making it a dirty, tough fight. He'll want to prevent Usyk from getting comfortable with his jab, sidestepping, and dancing around the ring. That's Fury's best chance. Make Usyk feel uncomfortable, tire him out, and catch him in the clinches. Those clinches are Fury's secret weapon. But Usyk is no stranger to being under pressure. In fact, pressure is something he thrives under. He's shown time and time again that when the heat is on, he doesn't crack. Against bigger fighters, Usyk has used his incredible footwork and defensive skills to create openings. He's a master of slipping punches and using lateral movement to stay out of danger. One thing we saw in the first fight was how Usyk's constant movement prevented Fury from landing clean shots. Even when Fury was able to land, Usyk was so slippery that the damage wasn't as significant as it could have been. If Fury wants to change that in this rematch, he'll need to find a way to slow Usyk down, but without being reckless in the process. That's where Fury's unpredictability comes in. He's a fighter who can go from slow and methodical to explosive in an instant. He has the ability to change rhythms, switching from a jab-heavy approach to rapid-fire combinations that catch his opponents off guard. If Fury can find a way to disrupt Usyk's rhythm early, he might be able to get him into an uncomfortable place. But make no mistake, Usyk will be ready for that. His ability to make tactical adjustments mid-fight is part of what makes him such a unique challenge for Fury. So, while Fury is trying to land those big punches and break Usyk's defense, Usyk will be looking for openings, those little chinks in Fury's armor. He'll be looking to score points, frustrate Fury with his movement, and land those signature hooks to the body that are going to be so crucial in wearing Fury down. Usyk knows that the longer the fight goes on, the more it favors him. If he can avoid taking too much damage early on, he's banking on Fury slowing down, allowing him to take over in the middle and later rounds. As we move deeper into this fight, the importance of stamina and conditioning can't be overstated. Both Fury and Usyk are exceptional athletes, but this rematch will test them like never before. We know that Fury has the advantage in size and strength, but stamina is where this fight could be decided. In their first encounter, Usyk's ability to maintain a high pace and avoid taking unnecessary damage was key. Fury, on the other hand, has the physical advantage, but when it comes to endurance, he sometimes struggles in the later rounds, especially when his game plan falls apart. Usyk thrives in the middle and later rounds of a fight, and he knows that time is on his side. His footwork is a key asset, and as Fury gets more fatigued, Usyk's speed and agility become even more dangerous. Usyk won't just be looking to survive, he'll be looking to take control. He'll aim to be first, landing those precise punches, never giving Fury the chance to reset or recover. If they don't pace himself properly and begins to gas out, Usyk will make him pay with his flawless technique and relentless pressure. That said, Fury isn't the type of fighter who easily accepts defeat. He's a warrior, a fighter who has made his career by digging deep into the trenches. We saw it against Wilder when it seemed like Fury was out for the count, but somehow found a way to win. But stamina isn't something that can be willed into existence. It's something you prepare for. Fury's camp will likely have focused on making sure he has the gas tank to go the distance, especially after the grueling battles he's been through in the past. His natural size advantage should help him to a degree, but he can't rely on that alone. He'll need to keep his energy levels in check, making sure he doesn't overexert himself in the early rounds, when Usyk is still fresh and looking to outpace him. However, Fury's unpredictability might work in his favor here. Usyk will have to stay on his toes at all times because Fury is a fighter who can turn the tide with one clean punch. If Fury lands something heavy, it could change the course of the entire fight. But the key for him is patience. He can't afford to rush in and make reckless decisions. especially when Usyk's counterpunching skills are so sharp. As we approach the middle rounds, this is where the real shift will start to happen. For Usyk, it's about breaking Fury down, making him feel the weight of the fight, both physically and mentally. For Fury, it's about maintaining control, setting the tempo, and finding ways to land the shots that will wear Usyk down. By now, the pressure will be mounting, and we'll see who has the stronger will to push through. The fight will become a true test of heart, skill, and the ability to adapt. Now, as we near the final rounds of this monumental rematch, it's the small details that will make all the difference. This is where champions are made, where the raw skill, grit, and determination of both men will truly be tested. Fury's size and power might give him the edge early on, but what happens when the going gets tough and the rounds start to stack up? Can he dig deep when his back is against the ropes? And what about Usyk? Will he be able to hold up against the constant pressure of Fury's power and size, or will his technical brilliance outlast the storm? As we get into the championship rounds, this is when we'll see which fighter has the heart of a champion. Fury has been in wars before, and he's shown that he can go the distance, but will his size and power be enough to overcome the technical brilliance and unbreakable spirit of Usyk? Will the relentless pressure of Fury break Usyk's focus, or will the Ukrainian fighter continue to impose his will, landing those perfect punches and making Fury chase shadows?